guys, welcome to a video about the Titanic. Okay, today we will be learning about the Titanic and how it sank. And the worst part is the Titanic sank in the Atlantic Ocean, and then I got a drawing of it. And as you can see, there's flares coming out because the Titanic is about to sink. And today we'll be learning how the Titanic sank and how it looked like inside. Now let's start with the upper. The Titanic has two floors, upper floor and down floor. And when we start with the upper floor, in the down floor there's a grand hall, but in the up floor there's no grand hall. But the one problem is in the Titanic there was no bed there was no care for medics and anything because people are partying. But in the Titanic sinks in the middle of the Atlantic Ocean in the night time. But today we'll be seeing inside the Titanic and how it sank. Okay, and we'll see about the lifeboats. The Grand Hall is golden because it was painted gold made of wooden. The wood was smooth because it looks sparkly, and it looks great because it looks great. The Grand Hall was down over here in the middle part. And the down corner there was homes for the guests to sleep in and relax in and look out the windows to the ocean. But something happened like the Titanic sank. And before the Titanic sank and the people were having a party in the Titanic also has a dining area, a big table, and with a big feast. It got ice cream on there and chicken and cakes and cupcakes and all kind of delicious food. And the people were happy with the food, but not with the sinking. Some people survived in the sinking, but some people died with it, and some people never grew on the Titanic again. For the Titanic's sister ship was a medic ship that was in World War II. It was destroyed and sank down by water bombs in World War I. The Titanic sister ship was used as a medic ship for injured soldiers to travel across the ship to their nation from the battlefield. And the Titanic also has the big smoke that was coming from the Titanic was actually a display because the blue smoke, the Titanic was actually running by coal, and the smoke was coming out of it was actually from small pipes because the big furnace was just for a display to look good. And the Titanic captain area was inside and outside to see for inside and outside. Iceberg was spotted by the lookout. When the iceberg was spotted, it was too late. The captain ordered to turn the Titanic, but the Titanic crashed into the iceberg. But when the Titanic was about to move, the iceberg crashed into it from the other side and make a big hole that let all the water in. All the water, when they try stopping the water by closing the doors, the water already gushing in fast. The Titanic was said to be unsinkable, but it was not unsinkable to the cool water because people who tried closing the doors was immediately run away because they were freezing. The water was so cold, people not even touch the water in. Some people try swimming for their lives. Some people just stay inside in their houses to beg to survive. But the doors were not strong enough to handle the water pressure, and the water killed all the people that was inside the Titanic that were not trying to leave. And the Titanic was filled up inside from the bottom. Then the water goes up in the Titanic to flood everything else. Before the Titanic sank, people immediately jumped off. The people that were up in the upper deck, they immediately go to lifeboats. But the captain ordered for boys only to go first and if girls try going anyways, they'll be shot down by guns. Because the captain only wants to good boy because the Titanic captain will go as well. And the Titanic captain wants to go because the Titanic was not caring about any of the people that were on the Titanic screaming for their lives. But if girls do try running it, they were immediately shot down by orders. But one girl decided to jump off and he survived. But some people drowned to their deaths because they were staying in the water for too long. And when they were staying in the water for too long and their feet froze and their hands were very cold that their bones were still and they can't move and swim. But some people go to the life rafts. When the life raft was deployed, some people, women, decided to jump off. If some people have their boyfriends on the Titanic when they go in the lifeboats, the girl will jump off the Titanic and ask the boyfriend to pick them up to the ship, and the captain was not very mad about it. The captain can't do anything about it. The people always want to survive, but captain the only cares about himself, not all the passengers on board the Titanic. And the Titanic was called unsinkable because there were three heavy metal doors that can stop the water. But the people who try closing the doors, they were too late to close the doors because the water already gushed in. Water pressure was too strong for people to push the door closed. And when they even try pushing the door closed, they will be banged to the wall, crushed to the wall, and some people even died with it. Some people risk their lives by just jumping off the air to survive. If some lifeboats go in the ocean, in the middle of the Atlantic Ocean, some people jump off and go to the ship. But the captain was not allowing that. The captain lifeboat, he asked people to give guns to ready for anyone to come in. Even all the passengers that want to go, even rich people. He tried to kill them anyways because he only wants to survive. Tyler only wants to survive because he really don't care about the passengers and about anyone's lives, only his. And that's why you got people who ready guns for no women to go on lifeboats and get in a big line. Only the captain go in the lifeboat first, then the boys will go, then the girls will not go. And they were forced to do that because the crew members were putting armed by guns to stop anyone from going to the lifeboats because that's what their orders. If one of the crew members not obey the orders, they will be shot down by the other. The women were really mad about this and decided to jump off the Titanic or climb on the iceberg and wait for help. The Titanic shoot flares out for help from different ships in night time, but there was a other ship away from the Titanic, far away. The ship was too slow, and the ship knows the flare. The ship never sees the flare, and the Titanic gets send messages to nearby ships of the Titanic sinking. And the ship that was a little bit closer decided to rescue people, but the ship was too late before the Titanic sank, and the ship arrived soon in night, and when the full night was gone. In morning, the ship arrived and saved the people and bore them to the. And people don't know how many people died because some people didn't stay in their rooms and run out. Some people stayed in the deck and goes up on the captain quarters and save themselves, trying to save themselves by holding on to things. The Titanic was sleepy because the Titanic go on the other side. Well, people try surviving themselves by holding on to things, not to slide down to the cool water. Well, the Titanic broke in half, and the other half sank, while the sink slower. The other half sank, and the rescue ship arrived sooner. Well, the rescue ship was too small to carry all the passengers that survived. The captain begged for his life to survive, but he was forced to be punished because he didn't care about the passengers, and a big ship was called to rescue them from the ocean. And and the Titanic, all when the Titanic crashed into iceberg, and some people that go in the iceberg and survived, they immediately get some clothes and cover themselves, and some people even look at each other to eat each other because they're very starving and very cooled on the iceberg because it was made of ice. When the rescue ship arrived, some people were already frozen, and some people already frozen to death. Well, the rescue ship, but one person survived in the iceberg and saved himself by sliding down and go to the rescue ship and the cool water. And thanks for watching the video, and make sure to like and subscribe, and bye.